Hello. Hello, chat. Happy Sunday. It's a sleepy Sunday. I'm sleepy today because I stayed up late playing Sakuna of Rice and Ruin. Trying to grind for materials to craft weapons and armor. But now it's drawing time. Hello, Jack Horo. Welcome in. We're gonna draw some comics today. Might be a short little stream. I don't know. On account of the sleepies. But I didn't want to chicken out. I want to draw today. So maybe we'll draw some comics. I had some comic ideas that have been floating around, but haven't gotten a chance to draw them. So now is the chance to draw them. Fancy Wig, hello. Happy Sunday. Yeah, it's a sleepy Sunday. I slept in really hard on Saturday too, which I don't usually do. Like, usually I'm up by at least 9 a.m. I was really sleepy. I don't know. I mean, I tend to get up a little later on Saturdays than other days. Because, you know, streaming on Friday night, I tend to stay up a little bit, and we did stay up a little bit later than usual due to Frog Detective 3. Completely worth it. Zalu, hello, welcome in. I need to sketch out what I want to draw first. Hold on. That was a good stream. I really enjoyed the Frog Detective. Maybe I was too exhausted from all the mystery solving on Friday. Also, let me know if the music's a little too loud. This is an autumn playlist by the same person who put together the summer playlist that I've been using for the past couple of art streams. So their username, their public username is Molly. Thank you, Molly. You make great playlists. I enjoy it. Thank you for making your awesome playlists public on Spotify. You're at TwitchCon right now, helping a different artist friend. I had to pop in and say hi. Oh, you're at TwitchCon. Oh, that's right. That's this weekend. I hope you're having a blast at TwitchCon. Have fun. I've never been to TwitchCon. I don't know what I would do at TwitchCon. I don't know. I know like a handful of VTubers. Basically, I know like the HoloLive and HoloStars VTubers, and that's it. And like the one VTuber that I follow, or actually there's like two of them that I follow that are like ex HoloStars. But like I'm scared that I think TwitchCon seems like a vibe, but I think I would go there and I'd be like, I don't know who these people are. They're like, you don't know who so-and-so? They're like the most famous Twitch streamer. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Just went to the Onimusha haunted house? What? They got a haunted house? Your friend is vending. Ah, oh man, that sounds like a blast. I would have loved to have done Artist Alley at TwitchCon. Seems like a good place to go. Lots of video game fans and anime fans, I'm sure. I hope you have lots of fun, and I wish your friend many sales. Get that money. It's a little live acting experience. The actor was having fun. Oh, that's good. I enjoy doing things where the staff are having fun. She's been doing well. Yeah! Good. I'm glad to hear it. Okay. What am I drawing? So, I had 2 comic ideas today. Let me write them down before I forget. So, what? Here's comic idea number 1. One is my favorite. Oh, maybe it's like. Oh god, I haven't used my. You can tell I haven't used my drawing stuff in a while because I can't remember what my shortcuts are. When the staff is having fun, is so much better. Yeah, exactly. Because then you don't feel all stressed out. You're like, I'm so sorry that I'm making you do this. Okay, so first is about the fact that my favorite part of going into the office, and in fact, perhaps the one motivating factor of going into the office, except for the fact that I get bacon there. I can get discounted bacon at the office cafeteria. Is the fact that there is a gumball machine at the office, and I always grab a gumball before I leave the office, and it's like my snack on my commute home. Discount bacon. Yeah, exactly. And there was a time I don't know how to depict it going the gumball entering my mouth and then I was like walking out the door, and then the security guard, I don't know when they started doing this, but like at some point this happened like around the time, I don't know if they changed their like policy or like whatever, they just decided like the security folks decided to start doing this. They were like have a nice day, and then I had to be like, oh no, I need to say have a nice day back, but I have a gumball in my mouth, and it's just like, like, so that's comic idea number 1. And then the other one is also in regards to bacon, or like, you know, I'm sad because sometimes life is like that, and then, you know, Mr. Jojo is like, are you okay? And then I'm like, wah. Life sucks. I have a really bad day, or I'm anxious or whatever. Wah. And then he's like, do you want me to make you some bacon? Will that make you feel better? I'm like, yeah. And that's the comic. Greg, hello. Yeah, I know you love the comics. And then he's like, okay, I make you bacon. I need to make myself look more miserable, though. I feel like I'm not as miserable looking as I could be in this. Anyway. True story. True story. If I'm depressed about something and you make me bacon, I'll be like, okay, life's not so bad. This looks so good already. I'm choking. I impulse bought some jalapeno limeade at the grocery store this morning while I was out on my walk. And I drank it immediately when I came home. And I choked on it, and now there's jalapeno lime juice in my lungs. It'll go away eventually. I can't decide if I like it, though. The coloring and the extra liner and like backgrounds are all just filler. It's really about the character drawings. This is perfect. I just like published this. Figure this out. I need to map out what I want to draw here. Like, how do I want to paste this? So, like, oh no. Okay, I know what I want to do. Okay, so like, finished a hard day at work. And now my favorite part is getting a gumball from the gumball machine. What? Like this. And is that your husband on the right? Yeah, this one. This is Mr. Mr. Story Art. Mr. Jojo, yes. Bacon? Bacon. Is this bacon? He's asking me if I want him to make me some bacon. Okay, and then I'm walking out. I'm walking out with a big old gumball. Walking out of the office with a big old gumball, and then security guard says like, "Have a nice day," and then I'm like, sweat. Okay, something like that. Maybe something like that. You thought it was an aunt or a librarian? Just like a slightly different glasses shape. Means we're related. I'm pretty sure, I've said this before, but I am fairly sure that I artificially gave myself bad vision as a child. The second pair has a hairstyle that gives a vibe. Yeah, I don't know what this part, like, I don't know what was going on there. I want a more like miserable looking, like, so I like the, should I make a bigger frown? No, the big frown makes me look like mad. Upside down bean mouth? I don't know. What's playing right now? What is this? Oh, Forest Temple. Okay, I guess that counts as autumn vibes. Autumn video game music. I want to look more miserable. Like this? Like with the eyebrows? The upturned eyebrows? Shouldn't punch your own eyes as a kid. No, I just read in the dark on purpose. Upturned eyebrows. Like a big C mouth. C. Can you be like laying down on the, you like the bean mouth? The This is very like Adventure Time. Read in the dark as a treat. Yeah. Also because you didn't have things like cell phone lights back then. And I shared a room with my sister, so if I wanted to read at night, where I actually had some peace and quiet, I had to read in the dark. And then somehow my mom like knew. Somehow my mom knew when I was reading in the dark. She would just like come in and be like, "Stop reading!" And I'd be like, "Ah!" I don't know how. I don't know how she knew. These sad Jonas are me on the inside working on a Sunday. Oh Well, I hope you have someone in your life to make you bacon to cheer you up if you like bacon, and that person could be yourself. You know, self-soothing and all that. Something that I am still working on. I sure don't. Oh, come on! You can do it for you. You can do it. I believe. Maybe not today, but maybe on a delayed, maybe at a later date. Maybe you can promise yourself bacon at a later time. Oh wait, I don't know if you're saying you don't like bacon or you don't have anyone to make you bacon. I kind of want to like a sad. Oh, maybe I should do it this way. I kind of want to like wrap myself in a blanket. Like, does this look sadder? On the couch? Does this look like a blanket or does this just look like I'm like this? Buy some good bacon when I visit my fam next weekend. Oh, good. Oh, good. Way to bring that on the mood. I'm sorry. Hikari, hello. Welcome in. I'm trying to draw myself as miserable as possible. Maybe like this. I think this is good. Just like a big blob on the couch. Why though? Because it's a story about how my husband cheered me up by making bacon for me. I get cheered up by bacon. That's the joke. Have you seen that screen cap of the YouTube comment? Which YouTube comment? I do not know what you speak of. Okay, I think we have planned out what we're gonna do. That is the most specific question ever. Pikmin music? Yeah! What is this? Forest of Hope. Wow. This Zelda dungeon is almost as bad as my day-to-day life. Oh no. Replied 2 months ago. I hope everything is better now. OP replied, couldn't be worse. I think I've seen this. Or like I've seen something like that before. I think I have seen that actually. I've definitely seen some version of that, if not the original. That's hilarious. Okay. Okay, I think I can start drawing. Let's start drawing. What am I gonna title this? I'll just title it Gumball until we come up with a better title. I need larger brush size. Okay, Gumball. That is a mood. Sometimes life feels like Pikmin. Like you take that screenshot and you replace the profile pictures with Pikmin. And it would make sense, right? From the little that I know of Pikmin. Okay. Okay, so there's a little bit relieved and happy to be off work. I'm distracted chatting when I should be drawing. I mean, same. Wish my life was Pikmin. I desired to be consumed by a Bulborb and freed. I don't know what that is, but It doesn't sound pleasant. Maybe it's more pleasant than it sounds. I don't know why my brain is not like... I haven't drawn comics in a while, and I feel like my brain, like... I don't know. My brain, like, stops engaging comic mode if it is unpracticed. They're the big red guys? Ah. Are they like a... Are they kind of like a similar style of life form to Pikmin? Like, sort of bug adjacent, but like not... It is not pleasant? Oh no. I think... someone mentioned in a stream, I think it was probably Power, that one of the alarms that you can set on the Nintendo alarm clock is like the sound of Pikmin drowning, which I think is really messed up. They have the slug antenna eyes. That is really distressing. Like, why would you want to wake up with that energy? It seems really like kind of the wrong way to get started with your day. Recently, I've been using this app that has like pleasant wake-up sounds, supposedly pleasant wake-up sounds. And I've been using, the one that I've been using is like bird noises, like bird tweets. But unfortunately, unfortunately the sound clip is only like 5 seconds long. So it just like keeps looping. Like it's very, very repetitive. And it becomes quickly not pleasant. You don't use that. I want to evolve into not using alarms. But I don't trust myself to wake up on time for things that I need to wake up for. So my my pleasant noise alarm phase is my attempt at trying to like get myself to wake up more like naturally. But instead I'm just waking up to badly looped bird noises. Just use the default. I mean, that's what I've been doing before. But I don't know, I just wake up so like the thing with the app is that it turns on the volume gradually, which I guess supposedly wakes you up more gently, and I think that part has been helping, but then I just get annoyed because of the bird looping sound. It just ruins this whatever sound you add to it. The default is the least annoying choice. It's true. It's raining! I'm so jealous! It was raining here a couple days ago. It was raining really hard, so you could hear the like pitter patter. It was so good. I'm jealous. Absolutely ruins whatever sound it is that wakes you up. Yeah, because then you get like a. Then if you hear it out in the wild, you're like, what's happening? When there's nothing wrong. I am drawing slowly. Trauma responds. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I do want to get to a phase where I don't need an alarm to wake up. I've heard people say things like they swear by like when they go to sleep, they like repeat to themselves like, okay, I'm gonna wake up at 8 a.m. I'm gonna wake up at 8 a.m. Like they tell themselves to wake up at 8 a.m. and then they like actually do it. And apparently that works for some people, which I'm like, I don't trust myself. I don't trust myself. How do you have that much faith in yourself? It's starting to rain sideways. You know it's good when it's starting to rain sideways. Then you can go outside and open your mouth and the rain will go in. And you don't even have to do anything. You just stand there. You don't have to like look up at the sky and put the rain in your mouth. You can just open your mouth, go ah, and then the rain will rain into your mouth. It's an opportunity. Something that helped me was having the curtains completely open so the sun will wake you in the morning. That's true. That's true. But then I can't fall asleep though when the curtains are open at night. I'm such a bother. And then it's like, because I need the darkness to sleep, but we have like street lights outside, so I can't close. So if I close it, then I can sleep, but then the sun, they're also like blackout curtains, so I don't know. And then I tried wearing an eye mask, but then the eye mask, of course, makes it so then the sun can't reach my eyeballs, which is defeating the purpose of getting the sun in my eyeballs. It annoys too, but the benefits there, yeah. I mean, it's probably easier for me to train myself to sleep with a little bit of light. I'm a bit of a strange one? What do you mean? As long as I'm getting a reasonable amount of sleep, my body's very good at waking up when I need to wake up. Blackout curtains are the enemy. I see. Maybe. Are they the enemy? These drawings are so like, I don't even know. I'm just gonna do what I can. Now it's if you have blackout curtains, I can sleep to noon. Really? Wow. Okay, maybe I should just open the curtains. I just finished a week of, like my desperation to figure out how to get restful sleep is and also wake up at a reasonable amount of time. I spent a week sleeping on the floor because I thought that maybe like if our mattress is too cushiony, then maybe that's making me like, I don't know, move around at night or something, and that's why I'm like tired. And I actually think it was better for me. But it does, I do tend to sleep on my side a lot, and sleeping on your side on the floor is not that great. If I stay on my back, it's like okay, but then I'm like, I get like scared, like a ninja's gonna, I don't know, poke my stomach or something. Like I don't know what the reason is, but I feel very like exposed sleeping on my back, even under a bunch of blankets. Someone's gonna poke me in the tummy. So I actually think it helped me sleep better, but it was my like hip bones hurt. Yeah, but maybe I should just try just leaving the curtains open. Yeah, like your husband. No, he unfortunately is the one that suffers because of whatever weird shenanigans I get up to when I'm asleep. Because I kick him a lot, reportedly. Of course, I'm not awake to verify these claims. But apparently I'm like fighting. I don't know how he gets enough rest. But I think he's just a much deeper sleeper than I am. Allegedly. Allegedly. Reportedly. Has not been confirmed. No, this has been confirmed actually by multiple people. I spent my roommate when I I shared a room with a couple of other artists when I was in an artist alley in Texas, and then we shared bed, so there was like two of us on each bed, and then my roommate, my bedmate, was like, "You were kicking a lot last night." I'm like, "I am so sorry." You sound like someone who fights in their sleep. I mean, I believe it too. I believe it. I've not seen it with my own eyes, that's all. Fighting sleep paralysis demons for real. And you know, I've never had sleep paralysis, and I'm really grateful for that because it sounds scary. Thankfully, it has never happened to me. I do just have weird dreams. Oh, I had a pretty weird dream the other day. There was a horse. I was trying to get to the library, and there was a horse in an elevator. And the horse was like he was like asking me what floor I wanted to go to, and I was like, oh, I need to get to the library. And then he like pressed it with his nose, and then I gave him a little pat on the head. Not today, demons. Oh, maybe that's why. Maybe it's because I fight away the paralysis demons, and that's why I've never had sleep paralysis. Yeah, it sounds horrifying. Ghibli ass dream. BoJack Horseman? No, it was a horse. It was a normal horse. It was a normal horse. He had like a sports wrap around his legs. I don't know if that's like a thing that normal horses have. Like if that's like a thing that like helps support their muscles or whatever when they're resting or when they're like, you know, actively doing sports. They had like the bandages around their legs, like a Naruto character. Was it Maruzenski? Does she have bandages? No, it was just like I don't know, it was kind of a small horse. I mean, you fit in an elevator. Rewatch Howl's Moving Castle. I should rewatch Howl's Moving Castle. My memory of Howl's Moving Castle is Howl is such a jerk. Like, that's the only thing I remember. I was like, I hate Howl. Why does everyone like him? Like, that's like the only thing that I remember. So I should rewatch it and see if did I miss something about Howl's Moving Castle? It was a small horse that filled an elevator. Howl's a nice guy and he's handsome. That's true. He is handsome. You pulled Summer Maruzenski today. Oh, congratulations. Isn't she the horse that is, she's like good for the next, champions meet or something? I see her screenshotted a lot in all the YouTube thumbnails. Also, you're in awe of his magic. That's true. I'm like, but he's such a spoiled brat. Yours in the subject, not you specifically. No, I get it. Like the plural your. You have to explain. Okay. She's gonna be the best frontrunner for the next 4 months or so. Really? Oh. Should I get her? I'm saving up for a Christmas Orgry cap. I need to look up a reference of a gumball machine. Valentine's Bihono Bourbon. Got our tool pulls. Congratulations! Mr. Jojo had good luck with Summer Maruzenski too. He did one 10 draw and got her and was like, I guess I'm done. Summer party time with Summer Maruzenski. Gumball machine reference. Yeah, it was crazy. Gumball machine. Okay, there's like a little cap at the top. And then... And then it's on like a little like cafe table. Okay. This is just a dumb picture. There are also pigeons in my dream. The pigeons killed a man. But like non-graphically. Like it was like a video game event. Don't add captions or nothing. Well, I gotta explain what this is. No, I was gonna do like Getting a gumball? Getting an office gumball. Getting an office gumball. The pigeons killed a man. Well, the pigeons were just hanging out and they were not evil. And then some like weird disembodied hands came in through the window and they grabbed the pigeons and like turned them evil. And then the pigeons killed a guy. And the guy was like, no, no. And then there was like a blue spotlight. Like he was like bleh, on the ground. And then there was like a blue spotlight. And then me, and then there were a couple other like, you know, NPC characters in my dream that were just like, oh, okay. We're like, we were also like, oh no. You have way more exciting dreams than I do. That's something I do like about my brain. I don't have as many dreams as I used to, but and we gotta do this. Yes. Can I have some of whatever it is you're on? I'm not on anything as far as I know, except for social anxiety, but I don't know if that has a direct effect on dream having. It's life. High on life. High on anxiety around human interactions. Speaking of which, also on my walk, I did have a funny interaction. Well, not funny. It was more like I didn't know what to do. I was walking down the sidewalk, and then there's this, like, a man and a woman, like, walking up the sidewalk. And so we were gonna, like, cross paths. And as I got closer to them, the guy said, "Hi, this is my girlfriend," and he pointed at the girl, and then the girl was like, "Hello," and then I was like, "Hi," and I waved at them, and then they like turned a corner, and then I kept walking, and I didn't know why this happened or if I was supposed to do something different what I did. And I was telling Mr. Jody about this, and he was like, "Oh, were they like young? Were they like, was it like a teenager who was like very proud to have a girlfriend?" I was like, "No, they looked like they were like maybe late 20s or 30s." I guess he was really proud. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, like the only other thing that I could think of is like maybe he was worried that I was gonna like misunderstand their relationship, and he like felt the need to clarify or something. Like I don't know if he thought like I thought he was creeping on her or something. Maybe. Like they were talking about something before, so which I was not paying attention to to. So I don't know if they were like talking about something that sounded really weird out of context or something like that, and then they had to clarify. No. I don't know. I just want to clarify. I'm like, okay, I wasn't listening to whatever you were talking about. But yeah, they were talking about stuff like they were having some conversation that I wasn't listening to, but I guess was audible. So maybe they were worried. I don't know. But now I'm kind of curious what they were talking about, and it's like, and the lesson learned is I should be more nosy. Is he Luke Skywalker? He didn't know. Luke Skywalker didn't know. Did you know Mark Hamill voices Fire Lord Ozai in Avatar: The Last Airbender? I did not know this until like a week ago. What was my next panel? Voices a lot of things. Yeah, I guess. I just thought like Mark Hamill's a treasure. He is. I just didn't realize he was in Avatar. I don't know. I don't know why it was such a surprise to me. I guess because Ozai, maybe because Ozai is such a different character, such a different style of character. I don't know. I mean, he is an actor. Salad, hello, welcome in. Baxi, hello. I decided to return to my roots. Yes, exactly. I got to see him in a movie I watched recently and was like, Mark Hamill's in this? Oh, what movie? And like, as a side note, I'm glad that Mark Hamill's doing, like, continuing to do stuff. He seems like a cool dude. Joker's a pretty different character too. He voices Joker? What? Well, good for him. The range on this man. The Long Walk. The Long Walk. I don't know. Batman animated series. Really? Like the old Batman cartoon? Mark Hamill's Joker? That's crazy. Okay, I guess that as a bridge between Luke Skywalker and Fire Lord Ozai. The Long Walk. Mark Hamill as the Major. What is this? Oh, it's a Stephen King adaptation. A competitive walking marathon. Oh. Interesting. I've never heard of this. Okay. Oh, it's a little bit like, it's like Hunger Games. It's like a battle royale, but walking instead of fighting. I see. He's almost more popular for voicing him than playing Luke, really. I mentally just put Mark Hamill in the Star Wars box. To my detriment, I think. But yeah, it's just very... Voices some character in single-player Star Citizen game, which who knows when is going to get released. Aw. He's the most repeated voice from? Really? I had no idea. I guess I don't know. I should watch some of those old cartoons. I did not. I was too busy watching I don't know, Arthur repeatedly. Played him in multiple animated movies, 3 of the Arkham games. Oh. Other animated shows post DCAU. Really? I did not know. I'm sorry to all Mark Hamill fans. I'm sorry. And all Joker fans. Yeah, but now it is much less surprising that he voices Ozai, knowing that he also voices Joker and had been probably for a while. Or maybe it was contemporary? Like animated series? I mean, animated series was a little bit before Avatar: The Last Airbender, I think. Luke Ozai fan fiction? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that reminds me. I was explaining. Okay, so I was showing Mr. Jojo some of those Game Grumps shorts where they're reading like snippets of like weird fan fiction. And like Sonic the Hedgehog came up. I'm not going to repeat what the Game Grumps read about because it's not appropriate for this Twitch stream. But so then, anyway, Mr. Jojo was asking me about Sonic the Hedgehog. And I was like, oh yeah, Shadow, the ultimate life form. And then he was like, Shadow's an ultimate life form? And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, is Sonic also an ultimate life form? And I was like, no, he's just a hedgehog. And I don't know why, but that's so funny to me. Shadow is an ultimate life form, but he looks just like Sonic the Hedgehog, which is just a hedgehog, but he's blue and fast. And Mr. Jojo was very confused. And I was like, why did they look the same? Like, is Shadow just like the evil version of Sonic? And they're both like ultimate life forms, or like, and he's like, or but is Sonic like the failed version of Shadow or something like that? I was like, no, they're just independently created creatures. Like Sonic is just the hedgehog. It's Sonic is the Shadow is the ultimate life form. And I just thought it was so funny. I don't know why I'm saying that out loud. Funny, it's a reasonable question. Ugh, Sonic, the average life form. They do love each other very much. It's barely even appropriate for their show, it's true. I haven't kept up with their story. I'm not a big like YouTube story watcher, but I don't know. I'll have to go back to look. They're very funny. Do not watch them if you're a child. I don't know if any children are watching this stream. Do not watch the Game Room shorts. They're very bad. Don't watch them. They're very bad for you. Man, I don't know. But then I was like cry laughing because I couldn't handle the fact that Sonic is just a normal hedgehog, but he's not, because he's blue and he's got long legs and he has a bald belly spot and gloves. My god. Okay. I gotta draw. Oh my god. Rudiger Smoot, hello. They read a fic about the Evergiven getting stuck in the Suez Canal. Oh, I saw the thumbnail for that. I saw the thumbnail for that, but I haven't clicked on it because I was like afraid. I was afraid to click on it. It was unhinged? Good. I mean, people should make unhinged things. I'm a fan of people being allowed to make unhinged things. How do I make this person look like a security person? A tie? What does a security guard look like? It was way better quality than I had any right to be. Yeah, that's the best kind. Badge? Give him a badge. Give him a little badge. Give him a badge. Maybe then I have to draw their other hand then. Their other arm. I watched the Twilight movies last weekend. I believe I've read better fan fiction than those movies. I've never watched Twilight or read them. I feel like they're kind of culturally... They're culturally, they're a cultural mainstay. Am I using that word right? All security guards I notice and bald and look like they hate life. But that's because they're bald, not the jaw. Aww. The bold and the bald. Little badge thing. And like a pocket. I don't know. I gave him kind of main character energy on accident. Maybe that's fine. The last Twilight book is particularly egregious. I heard some crazy stuff happens. But at this point, I'm like, I don't know. I could read it. I could read/watch it. I could also do other things. I've never gotten to a point where I'm like, I've run out of things that I want to do that makes me say like, now is my chance. I see. Well, sounds like you got a fanfiction concept. Sounds like you got a fanfiction concept right there. This is what fan fiction is for. Like, you have something you're dissatisfied about with the canon. You make it your own. Bella shipping Edward and Jacob. Now that I would be really surprised if somebody hasn't written that yet. That sounds like a fun ride. It would make the Romeo and Juliet references actually work. Okay. Don't be saying those things. Wait, why not? I don't want to hear that from you, Greg. I learned it from you! I'm just kidding. Wait, what? Greg? What the frick? Okay, I'm gonna delete that message. Sorry, Greg. That is an awkward message. Let's not do that. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna actually write dialogue. It cannot exist. I need to move this. I need to move so that there's room for the words. Over here. Have a good day. Okay. And then I feel like I'm not super satisfied with the pacing of this, but you know what? We're just gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. It's fine. We will just do it. Never interacted with a security guard this size? Really? Well, the people at my office are pretty nice. They're always very, like, cheerful. Alice had more chemistry with Bella than any other Cullen. Let's not forget she chose to pack lingerie for Bella's wedding night. Oh, dang. Canonically. I have no idea what you're talking about. Like, I actually do not know who Alice is. I know Edward and Jacob and Bella just by, like, osmosis. But I have absolutely no idea who this other character is. Except at the supermarket. Oh, the supermarket guards are nice. That's good. Alice is one of the other Cullens. Wait, so there's like multiple Cullens? Like there's like a is Edward Cullen like is it like the Uchihas from Naruto? There's like a famous like high status vampire family or something. She can see the future. Wow. It's a whole family. It's like the Uchihas. They are like the Uchihas. They are? It's like Naruto. It all comes back to Naruto. It's like 100 years from now, there's going to be books about how like every adventure story is actually the Naruto path. It's like, forget about the hero's journey. Everything is Naruto. The Uchihas got massacred. Well, that's true. I mean, except that part. Except that part. But before that. There's a Cullen family, but it's couples that had been turned by the same guy. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, so it's like Demon Slayer. So it's like Demon Slayer instead. Everything's done. They do have the red eyes, can then throw a baseball really fast. They're massacred just like the Jedi. You always find out one more. Never mind, it's like Demon Slayer. Wait, so what happened then who's the guy that turned all the vampires? Is he still around? Is he like the big bad guy that lives in a multi-dimensional castle? He's around. He's the father. He's a doctor. He's not a villain figure. He and the other Cullens are vegetarians who only consume animal blood. Oh. Oh, cool. Based vampire. That's cool. Wasn't ever like a soldier in a war and like Dr. Cullen turns him into a vampire? Oh, so are the Cullens like... Are the Cullens like people that were gonna die and then the main guy was just like, okay, well, I'll make you immortal if you want. Because he was injured and was gonna die. Or something like that. I need to make this smaller. Oops. Dr. Cullen isn't the main guy because this is a romance story, and so Edward has to be a guy. Uh-huh. Wait, so then what's the deal with the werewolves? So are the werewolves like, are they a family of like are they, is there like a long lineage of werewolves, or are the werewolves just kind of like random? There's just a bunch of werewolves around. Okay, this is the end of the comic. I don't know what this is. They are the rival clan, okay? They're a family of Native Americans. They're the Senju clan. Okay. Okay, so they are also like a long-lasting, like high status, like lineage of mythical creatures. That's cool. Wait, then and then is Bella like the... Is Bella like the... I don't know what the Senju clan is. What is the Senju clan? The werewolves are a Native American tribe. They have the name of a real Native American tribe. The handling of them and other indigenous people is super racist. Oh no. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Oh no. The real tribe should sue for oh man, that sucks. That's very bad. They had hired a native actor for Jacob, but he refused to cut his long hair, so they fired and hired Shark Boy. Really? That sucks! Oh no! That's bad. The Senju clan is the rival clan of the Uchihas Hashira. Oh yeah, okay. No, I remember now. Yes. That rings a bell. Oh no, that's so sad. Dang it. Well, that does not increase. I mean, I guess that kind of further solidifies like me. No, I didn't read Twilight. I don't know, man. I'm happy enough just hearing about it from other people, I think. Wait, so what is Bella's deal? So is her whole thing like, I'm a normal person and I don't know I just like record scratch. You might be wondering how I got myself into this mess. One day I met a vampire and then also a werewolf. And they both love me. What do I do? Like, is it like that? Pretty much. Okay. I'm gonna make an isekai anime version of the title. Be like, I was hit by a truck and now a werewolf and a vampire both want to marry me? Question mark? When Twilight was contemporary, everyone made fun of it for being something teenage girls liked instead of any of the actual problems. Yeah, it's like Now it's still cool to hate Twilight, but for like actual reasons and not for patronizing ones. She really does behave very weirdly. The books are just written as if this was normal. Okay, I see. Interesting. I mean, I can see why people are into it. Like, I mean, it's like, it's really not that different from like a lot of anime. But yeah, I mean, like many media, there were problems, other types of problems, not the like, you know, the fact that it is a romance story and that it is a romance story with werewolves and stuff. Like, whatever, you know, but yeah. Favorite part of the movies is in the third one. Oh, is it that clip when they're like all in a field or something and they start running at each other? I've seen that clip before. Belle's on the tent. Jacob leaves heartbroken and she leaves the tent and says, "Kiss me." And they kiss and she says, "I don't know why I did that." What? And neither do we, the audience. Very interesting. I thought it was just like regular romance novel with vampires. Yeah, that was kind of my understanding too, because I never looked into it. I was like, okay, well maybe it's like kind of silly and like, you know, like whatever, but Where You Been, Loca? Was Where You Been, what you're describing is in the fifth one? Oh, okay. Hi, Betty. I'm learning about Twilight. Betty, did you ever read Twilight? I don't remember. Did any of us read Twilight? Like, I'm fairly certain Lois has never read Twilight. I feel like you had friends that might have been into Twilight, but you were forced to watch the movie for your friend's V-Day. Oh, okay. You might have read the first one. Yeah, like I feel like we had a copy of or borrowed maybe the first book from the library, because I remember looking at it and then being like, I'm bored. I'm gonna read something else. You read? Oh, okay. You passed by Twilight growing up. I mean, me too. Like, I think I was maybe slightly too old for it, just by like a year or two. Because I didn't have any friends that were like really into it. We're too busy talking about anime. We were more of a Hunger Games household. That's true. We were a Hunger Games household. Ah, okay. I hear that Bella and Edward actually do have some characterizations in the book. It would be fun to read if I read them. Oh, okay. So like the movie specifically is like a little bit more egregious in the storytelling. Okay, well that's something. That provides a little bit of hope. Yeah, we were more of a Hunger Games household. PETA all the way! Team PETA! I don't remember anymore. I remember not liking Gale as much as I liked PETA. I wish all movies had a scene where the main character says, "I don't know why I did that," after doing something the author just wanted to happen. You gotta keep the tension going, I guess. One of these series of quality is not Twilight. Yeah, I think Hunger Games was really good. I really liked Hunger Games. And I remember, I don't remember if I watched the last movie, Hunger Games movie. But I remember at least like the first two were like pretty decent. Like I enjoyed watching them is what I remember. Is this comic autobiographical? It is. It is. It is autobiographical. And from then on, after this happened, I always waited. I took my gumball and I would hold it in my hand and wait until I like actually left the building, and then I would put it in my mouth because I was scared of it happening again. Oh my gosh. SRD illustration, hello, welcome in. But yes, this is an autobiographical comic. Most of the comics that I post are autobiographical, to some degree. An office gumball, yes. Josh Hutcherson fans. I actually know very little about him except for the fact that he played PETA. And even that I didn't know until 10 seconds ago because I was secretly Googling. I was like, is that the PETA actor? I think it is. Now I know you have a website with comics. Navigating there? Oh boy. Well, enjoy. I've been doing a lot of I've been writing a lot of little comics for a long time. They're very fun. But hopefully I should probably do a sweep to make sure I haven't like left in personal information, because I think I did do that here and there. Probably not anything too crazy. There was that FF7 1 years ago. Oh yeah, that's true. There are some that are I have a couple that are like kind of commentary, like silly things that I felt like happened in games and stuff. There was one that went kind of viral on Tumblr that was a Legend of Korra one. And I look at it now and I'm like, I don't remember what this joke was based on. But apparently people really liked it. But it's been so long since I watched the show that I don't remember what I was making fun of. And then I have like two, I think, like science comics. One is about dinosaurs' lungs, and then the other one is about penguin knees. I have two science comics that I wanted to make more of. I played one of the main characters in the Five Nights at Freddy's movies. Really? Wow. Good get. Five Nights at Freddy's. Wait, but then was he in one of the costumes? Because then nobody's gonna see his face. Did I find it? He voices one of the Howl's Moving Castle characters in English. Oh. Howl's Young Apprentice? How was an apprentice? I really need to rewatch Howl's Moving Castle. I do not remember anything. Would you guys want me to play Five Nights at Freddy's? Is it old news? Or is it like still fun to watch? I'm like worried that it's too like played out. It's a perfect Halloween game, but okay, so here's the thing. I mean, I've watched people play it and I like don't understand the game. Cause then people like I understand it's like, oh, you're supposed to look at the cameras. And then like you close the door when they're gonna come to you and, you know, bite your head off or whatever. So I get the overall concept, but then sometimes they see in the cameras and they're like, oh, something's happening. And I'm like, how do they know this? How did they figure that out? How do they know that the thing is happening? You must go have fun. Thank you, Rudiger Smooth. Thanks for coming. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I feel like you'd hate it. Okay, Fancy Wig knows me pretty well, so I don't know. It's like it feels simple enough mechanically that I might be okay, but also because I've seen the jump scares, but I think it would be a different experience playing. Like, I think I would be kind of like intellectually prepared, but not emotionally. It would be a 40-minute stream till you give up. That's probably true. No need to torment yourself. Oh, okay. Because, I don't know, everyone's like, oh, the story is so good. And I'm like, I want to know the story. I want to know the story of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's a jump scare factory, and that's literally it. But what about the phone calls? Isn't there lore in the phone calls? Played Bye Sweet Carol last night? It's way scarier than expected? Oh, what's Bye Sweet Carol? I'm gonna Google Bye Sweet Carol. Oh, you'd be fine playing it, but that's not the point. If you want the story, just read the wiki. That's true. That's true, I could do that. FNAF is still popular. Yeah, I mean, there was a movie and everything with PETA in it. What is this? I have never heard of this. Narrative horror adventure game, completely hand-drawn in the style of classic animated films. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this art style. Like the old, like, Disney and DreamWorks art style. Ooh. It's scarier than expected. It doesn't look that scary from the screenshots. But I believe you that things are often scarier than they seem. You get some decent tells as you play it more and more, but you kind of have to be on it a bit. They're better spoopy games. The amount of time and stress you'd have to invest to get any story to the games is not worth the investment. That's true. The subtle lore in the newsstands you can glimpse at one of the cameras. Ooh. All sequels add a ton more on your face game theory after game theory made it popular, and also headcanon most of it. Oh, just wait. Okay. It looks gorgeous. Like, it looks like a gorgeous game. Did it just come out or something? Oh, it's on sale. 20% off. $20. Oh, yeah, it did just come out. Like, last week. 2 weeks ago. Dark fantasy. Horror. Atmospheric. Mostly positive reviews. Move over, Silent Hill F. Cool. Lots of good scary games. I've got some scary games for us lined up. Scary games like Luigi's Mansion. We're gonna play Luigi's Mansion on Friday. I hope. If everything works. And then we have debug deadline on Halloween night. Silent Hill F is such a good game. Oh my god, obviously I haven't been playing it, but I've been watching some people streaming it. And like the main girl is so cool. She's just like, she just can like anime move around while fighting. And she's just like, okay, monsters in my town, fine, give me a steel pipe. And she just like goes at it. I'm like, oh, what's her name? Hinoko, I think? Hinoko, you're so cool. She's really cool. She's really cool. I like her. There's a Fatal Frame remake. I don't usually play scary games, but I might try this one since I'm sure it's fun to see me squirm. Yeah, I mean, that's why people like watching horror games. Hinako is so base. All the fan art of her is so funny too. Oh, I need to go look. The greatest track and field video game character ever. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny. I was like, why are they talking so much about how she likes to play with boys and then she's like athletic? I'm like, that's kind of like, I'm like, sure, I guess, but... And then it's like, oh, I guess it's to kind of explain, try to give some narrative in-universe explanation for why she's buff as hell. It's like, okay. By playing with boys, it's like she beat everybody. She beat up everyone at her school. Oh my gosh. Okay, what am I drawing? I'm drawing this. I am drawing this. I look forward to seeing you play Luigi's Mansion. That'll give me, yeah, I mean, I know everyone loves this game, and I never played it back when it came out on GameCube originally. I know it's a well-loved game, and it's apparently short-ish. So I think should be a good... And I've always wanted to play it. And it might be a little, like, a tiny bit scary. Like, I think, but not too scary. So I should be okay. It should be fine. I hope. I don't know what to call this. I'll come up with a If you could potentially be scared by Luigi's Mansion, never play FNAF ever. Yeah, I mean, that's the realistic, I mean, I think that is probably wise. Yeah, but yeah, I haven't caught up with the stream that I've been watching of Silent Hill F. I'm suspicious of the boy, her like childhood friend. I'm like, are you gonna be weird or are you gonna be a cool teenage boy? Are you gonna be weird? Jay, hello! What kind of comics are you working on today? Oh, I'm just doing my little my little comic strips. Let me open the other one. Let me open the one that I just finished. I've been drawing very, very slowly because I've been chatting. Power, hello. This is me getting a gumball from the office and then eating the gumball, and then somebody said, have a nice day, and then I was like, bleh, 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 bleh. Anyway. Still a little comic. Autobiographical comics. Teenage boys are only weird. Yeah, but I haven't seen, like, I don't know, I was scared. Well, there was a teenage girl who was already weird. She wanted to kill people. So, that was unfortunate. the pattern, like, it does not bode well for future teenage shenanigans. I recall the discourse around Luigi's Mansion being, really? No Mario platform on launch, but yes to this weird Luigi game? I'd call it decent, but not amazing. I see. I mean, I like that they shook it up a little bit. I think that's fun. Maybe it was before its time. I think if people, if Nintendo announced a mainline like Luigi game, like a Luigi centric game today, I feel like people would be all over it. Everyone would be very excited. I feel like the real horror is teenagers. Be below. We're talking about spoopy games. Spoopy games. I was just talking to chat about how I'd been watching somebody play Silent Hill F, which I would never play on my own cause scary. I demand a Waluigi game. Hello, Pepperly. Hello. Chat's popping up. We're partying in here. A big fan of spoopy games. Yeah, I recently started watching like the Game Grumps has started their playthrough of Little Nightmares, and I was thinking of you, Beeb. I was like, you played this game. She's so brave. Not really. The F stands for Five Nights at F. Oh, okay. Okay, I need to draw myself sad. Welcome everyone to the part of my stream where I've been trying to draw myself sad. Okay. I should just like copy paste this drawing. The F stands for Five Nights at Final Fantasy. I would play that game. We do not know what F really means. Silent Hill, Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Funkins. Final Nights at Fantasies. Wait, that does sound like a horror game though. Do I look sad? Does this character look sad? By character, I mean me. My comic self. I wouldn't. No, I want to be in Final Fantasy World if it had video games inside the Final Fantasy world. What's the scariest game you've ever played, Jojo in chat? I have played, the scariest game that I have ever played was Inside. I did successfully play through and complete Inside. But I had to play it while somebody was on video chat with me. And also I closed my eyes during like the water section. And I had my friend who was on video chat with me manually. Good time. Yeah, that was Fancy Wig. Fancy Wig was on voice chat with me and like virtually holding my hand while I played I don't know what possessed me to play it. I don't know, Fancy Wig, do you remember why I wanted to play Inside? Was I just like feeling brave that day? I don't remember. We could do something like that again. I mean, I would be happy to play Spoopy Game with friend. I would not do it alone. But I don't remember why I wanted to play it. Maybe it just come out or something. Maybe I saw reviews and people were like, it's so good. You've played an hour in Dead Space, Jacker. Wow. Oh my gosh. What's inside? What are you inside of? Oh, that's the question, isn't it? That is indeed the question. It's by the same developer who made Limbo, I think. There's a giant spider early game in Limbo and I dropped it immediately. Oh yeah, scary games love spiders. But yeah, it's kind of like a platformer puzzle thing. It's fairly short, I think. I think we played it in one sitting, if I remember correctly. I'm personally running the stream muted because my family's doing a family call. Didn't want to reach for the headphones. Oh, okay, no problem, Power. Oh, well, you can't hear me, but thank you for the explanation. Yo, just talking about you, JK. Yeah. Maybe saw the Game Grumps play, decided to watch the end. Maybe? I don't remember. The Game Grumps have been, unfortunately, very influential on my games taste. Oh, the captions are coming in clutch. Oh, good. Yay for accessibility. Yay. Inside is wild. Yeah, I mean, it was a good game. Like, I appreciated it. I don't know, that's like scary looking. No, maybe just the blank glasses is better. Okay. But yeah, that is probably the scariest game I've ever played. Would you recommend Inside to baby game? I think if you could handle Little Nightmares. I mean, I haven't gotten very far in watching the playthrough of Little Nightmares, but it's kind of a similar, I would say it's kind of similar in scariness. So I think if you wanted to play another spooky game, Inside might be good. I think it's about the same. Yeah, like it's not like super duper scary. Like I don't think there's like there's no crazy jump scares or something. But it's kind of like it's very eerie, and there's sort of like a, oh my god, like what is going on in this world and timeline. Is your birthday this last Friday? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, happy birthday again. You got a whole bunch of cool stuff. You got your Switch 2. You were reporting on your birthday gifts in the stream. It was very exciting. Beeb was very brave. Yeah, so if you're on the market for another spooky game, Beeb, then yeah, I think Inside could be a good one. And it's fairly short too, so not a huge commitment. Yeah, it's more like, yeah, foreboding atmosphere. Yeah, Fancy Wig is exactly right. Little Nightmares is horror light. Yeah, that's a good word for it. Yeah, I would say Inside is horror light. I think Limbo is also kind of horror light as well. Too busy yapping, not enough drawing. Little Nightmares 2 was a straight up nightmare? Oh no! So the first Little Nightmares was like less scary? Was Little Nightmares 2 like way scarier? Oh no. Every time I stop drawing comics, I forget how I draw Mr. Jojo's hair. Oh, this is such a sad scene. Wait, like how much scarier was Little Nightmares 2? You were like okay with Little Nightmares, but Little Nightmares 2 was like straight up awful. The scariest game to play is with your deadlines. Oh, that's so true. I have to fit it. There's a project at work. I have to fit it. I mean, technically it's a self-imposed deadline, but if I don't finish this thing by my deadline that I'd set for myself, my life is gonna get very hard. So I'm like, oh, gotta finish this work stuff. Stressed out. But yeah, deadlines are the scariest. Self-imposed deadlines are the most real. Yeah, because then when you don't meet your self-imposed deadline, you're like, what am I? What am I even doing? What am I even doing? Ah! Procrastination nation. You're doing Inktober right now. Oh, nice! Very nice. Oh my god, I forgot that I want to do Huevember next month. I had totally forgotten that I was planning to do it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have so much time in November. Oh no. Appreciate the story and lore behind Little Nightmares 1, but Little Nightmares 2, hated it. It had mannequins. Oh no! Are mannequins your weakness? What is my horror weakness? I'm like quite okay with mannequins, but I don't know. I think just jump scares. Not any particular monster really scares me though. Being fair, my Inktober has been spectacular so far. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. That's good. I love Silent Hill. Hospital mannequin, scary. Well, Silent Hill, okay, but Silent Hill has sexy monsters, and that makes me uncomfortable in like a different way. I'm like, I don't want to see the sexy leg monsters or whatever. And Silent Hill F also has like sexy monsters that also happen to be mannequins, but I don't like them because they're mannequins. I mean, only some of, yeah, but like it's like 50% of them are like sexy monsters. It's important. I know it has, it's like whatever, psychoanalyzing the characters or whatever. I know. But it's like, come on, whatever your face is. What was the guy's name in Silent Hill 2? What was his name? Those are inside thoughts. Silent Hill 2 protagonist. Those are inside thoughts. Keep your sexy monsters inside your brain. James. James, keep it inside your brain. There's too many sexy monsters. James Sunderland, ah yes. Can you have a slightly more comfy mindscape, please? Yeah. You're making the Silent Hill all weird. Like, what if Silent Hill is actually like a really pleasant place most of the time? It's only when like messed up people get there that Silent Hill is like, oh man, here we go with the monsters again. And then all the monsters are like, oh man, did like a really messed up person enter Silent Hill? God damn it! Like now we got all the fog and like all the whatever. I don't know anything about Silent Hill except for Silent Hill 2. That is kind of the plot of Silent Hill 2. No, I mean, but that's the thing. It's like, I think Silent Hill 2 is supposed to be... they don't see any monsters? Oh, wait, really? Oh, I thought it was just like kind of foreboding for everybody, but it's like extra messed up when people get in. Is that like completely normal otherwise? I did not realize that. I thought it was just kind of like, it's sort of like normal creepy, but then it gets like really creepy when the messed up people enter. Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's fine. Then I can go hang out in Silent Hill 2, I hope. Or maybe find out some dark secrets about myself. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. All the mentally unwell people see monsters. I'm putting a noise complaint on Pyramid Head. He's dragging that giant knife around all night and I can't sleep. People love Pyramid Head. Pyramid Head scary. I would simply not have trauma. Haha, take that, Silent Hill. In 3 of the 4 Silent Hill games, the town is a town, but there's a cult that worships a god in there and makes human sacrifice. Yeah, so is that Silent Hill's fault? Or is that just the cult? Like, did Silent Hill attract the cultists? Or were the cultists, is it a self-fulfilling prophecy where the cultists are like, hey, you want to start a cult? And then the cultists are like, yeah, where should we start a cult? They're like, Silent Hill would be a good place to start the cult. They're like, oh yeah, Silent Hill, I love that place. And then they go. Is that, like, therapists hate this one trick. Prescribe Silent Hill. Don't die. It's just a cult. I'm saying it wouldn't be chill if you're a nice person still. Interesting. A personalized experience. Okay, I gotta put dialogue here. Where is my sketch? Okay, we'll just make it like a 3 comic thing. Okay. Is this Final Fantasy? Oh, this is Final Fantasy 11 music, I think. Is it? Yeah. I knew I recognized it. The town varies from game to game. Every copy of Silent Hill is personalized. For you. Just for you. Wizmander, hello. Welcome in. Not literally, but the way the game approaches the story and town dynamic is different. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the compelling thing about Silent Hill. Personalized with your own fears and emotions. Crow Country is also really good. Oh, I saw a playthrough of that. That would also be a good, I feel like that's also a good not too scary spooky game. Right? If I remember correctly, like it's more puzzly and story-y. And there's yeah, there's some monsters, but the monsters aren't too crazy, I think, from what I recall. Might be white sheets of paper chasing me instead of nurses. Yeah. The to-do list, dang it. The things about Silent Hill F is that it's the first Silent Hill game people have liked in 21 years. Oh, really? What happened to the other ones? Like, I know people speak highly of Silent Hill 2, because that's like the famous one, but did people not like the other Silent Hills? That's very surprising to me. So the old games really like carried it, huh? The series has not had a good track record since like Silent Hill 3. Really? Huh. Costume Quest and Psychonauts for October games. Good recommendations. The remake is regarded super well. Yeah, the remake was I watched a playthrough of Silent Hill 2 when the remake came out because somebody was playing the remake version. Grim Fandango. Oh, I think I've had Grim Fandango on my Steam wishlist for a while, and I don't remember why I put it on there, but maybe somebody recommended it to me. Other ones were outsourced to other companies outside of Japan. They all try to be Silent Hill 2 and grab Pyramid Head and nurses when they have no place there thematically. Oh, no! No! They're trying to shortcut their way into Silent Hill. They're like, we did the thing. Here's the characters you love. And everyone's like, no! You don't understand Silent Hill. Oh, that sucks. I would also be sad about that if I were a Silent Hill fan. Same studio, Psychonauts. Double Fine. Ah. I would like Grim Fandango? Okay. I wish I could remember why I add things to my Steam list. I should probably take notes. Most other Silent Hill games are pretty divisive. I see. You know what? I'm gonna cheat you guys. I'm gonna copy paste this panel because it's just gonna be me here. Sitting on the couch. Oh, and then I need to... I'm gonna cheat! Can I recommend the Halloween RPG Costume Quest? Yeah, multiple people have recommended it. There's too many games, chat! There's too many games. If I want to play all the games, I gotta like... stream every day. Frog Detective Energy? Oh, it does? Ah, okay. There's also the Detective Duck. Or Duck Detective. Have you started ZA yet? I have not. I haven't had time to start it. I would blame it on having to share it with Mr. Jojo, but he hasn't started it yet either. And I've just been busy with other stuff, unfortunately. I haven't started it, I'm sorry. Pokemon Pizza! I haven't had a bite of the za yet. Is everyone enjoying it? Is everyone enjoying the za? Maybe I should play it tonight. I was playing Sakuna because I'm like, I want to set myself up for stream on Tuesday, but but there's so many things I need to do today. Scree. Point and click adventure game with a new control scheme similar to Nancy Drew. It's like Nancy Drew! It's like Nancy Drew and Frog Detective! Those are all things that I like. Day of the Dead themed. Oh, heck yeah. I gotta merge these layers together because I cannot erase. Okay. Still finishing up Clair Obscur. I'm never gonna play Clair Obscur. It's too long. I'm gonna be intimidated until the end of my life. Actually, you know what I should do is I should prepare for retirement by... I should try to retire early so I can just play video games 24/7. And then I can play Clair Obscur and everything else. Gonna try to do your hair physics and live 2D tonight. Oh, nice! Have fun! I'm gonna admit that I think the physics stuff was a little hard for me to understand, so I hope you have better luck than I do. I was just kind of like following tutorials without really fully understanding them, but it got me like close enough. I hope you have better luck than I do. But good. Live 2D is a fun thing. It's so fun being able to tweak your own stuff. Isn't it? It's so great. Themed after the paper decorations kids make for Day of the Dead. Got it. I see. Pretty much following a tutorial as well. Yeah. No, that makes sense. Well, if you find out any like physics wisdom, please do share, because I don't think I ever fully figured it out. I'm like, pendulums, okay, pendulum here, and then some numbers, okay. Kind of just played around with it, which honestly, I mean, that's an okay place to start. Nothing wrong with that. I'll figure it out eventually. Okay, I gotta erase this mouth. And there's always Model 2.0. Yeah! It's a good learning experience. Try an A&W ice cream sundae 0 sugar flavored soda. It's interesting. Oh. I've never been a fan of soda, unfortunately. So I don't know, like, people are like, do you like Coke or Pepsi? And I'm like, neither. I don't know. They're both too bubbly. It freaks me out. Pretty good thing to not be a fan of. Yeah, I've been grateful for that. I don't know what about my upbringing made it so that I don't like soda that much, but I'm glad for that, because I only hear like, because I think if I did like it, I would be drinking it all the time, because I have no self-control. Tastes like a root beer float with sprinkles. That sounds so good. Are you a fan of soba? I actually do like soba. I would rank soba among Japanese noodles. I would rank soba second after ramen, and I would rank udon third. I like soba more than I like udon. Boba tea might as well be soda in terms of calorie content. I mean, without milk? You get less sugar without the milk if you only drink the fruit? But that is exactly why I'm like, I would definitely drink it all the time. Cause like already with the boba, I'm like, I have no, like now that I live in a place where it's like convenient for me to just go get it, it's like so bad. Like I drink like one every 1 or 2 days. Milk at least is nutritional value, I guess. I mean, but then I don't drink the milk though. I only drink fruit, like fruit-based ones. I'm going to have osteoporosis. I should probably be taking some kind of calcium supplement or something. I worry about that. I don't know how true it is. Like, I've heard, like, people of East Asian descent are more, like, likely to get osteoporosis. And that has been burned into my mind since I was a child. But I'm also lactose intolerant! What am I supposed to do? So I just drink oat milk. That probably doesn't have calcium, but at least it kind of tastes like milk. Just get milk. I get milk with more calcium. I should do that. I wonder if they make lactose-free milk with calcium. Too much calcium can cause osteoporosis too? Ah. I see. Maybe I should ask my doctor about it. I don't know if that's like a thing. Is that something that people keep track of? Like, that doesn't come out in your normal, like, blood tests, right? Because, like, to check for osteoporosis, they have to, like, check your actual bones, right? Or can they tell from, like a blood sample? I should probably check. Maybe I already have osteoporosis. I would never know. Like, it's not too hard to get a test. Yeah, I should probably just ask. I should, like, write this down so that I remember to ask. Because every time I go to the doctor for like my annual checkup or whatever, they're like, so do you have any concerns? And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I feel normal. Like every time. Because I'm like, I'm pretty sure I had concerns, but I don't remember them now. Because I'm scared of talking to people. Oh, you have osteoporosis. You hoping to get... Oh no! I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, well I bet I should probably check. I should probably check. Yeah, I mean, it sounds very inconvenient, to put it mildly. Yeah, not something that I want, or that anybody wants, probably. You gotta get that calcium. I've been doing a better job, like, eating, like, leafy greens and things like that, which I think have calcium in them, and other nutritional things. You found out if you shattered your shoulder in a parking lot? Oh no! Oh, I hope you healed up okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, so then you went to the doctor and you're like, oh my gosh, my shoulder just like shattered. And they're like, oh, that's because your shoulder is fragile. And then you're like, what? Oh no. Well, I hope you healed up okay. Well, at least knowing now you can kind of try to, you know, you can at least like take precautions, which is something. I hope that I do not find out in that manner. That does not sound fun. I should check. But I'm kind of curious why that isn't a... Is that not a thing that, like, doctors check for? Normally? That seems like something most people would want to check for at your, like, annual exam or whatever. It healed, but I have limited mobility. Ah, okay, I see. Well, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I should check on that. Now I'm scared. I'm scared that I'm scared for my bones. Limited mobility in your shoulder when you illustrate sounds right. Oh yeah, that's so true. Yeah, I hope you maybe it was the non-dominant hand. Okay, move this stuff up here. Merge these layers. Okay, it's on the non-dominant arm. Okay, well, at least that's good. Why was I talking about osteoporosis? Oh, because I was talking about getting old and how I want to retire so that I can play games all the time. Do you think there'll be an increase of people, like, as people, like, millennials and younger, as they grow up and get into retirement age? Do you think there will be people who are just, like, will we have, like, a plethora of video gamer old people? Like, is that gonna be, like, an old person activity 30 years from now? And then, like, the kids will be like, video games? That's what my grandma does, you know? Oh, because you don't like soda. Oh, okay, because of the... Oh, because I don't drink milk. That's right. But now I feel like I should drink milk. It's already becoming an old person thing. So do you, are like kids today? Like, I don't play video games. That's like old people stuff. They'll still play video games, they just won't use controllers. Oh, it's all like you mean like touch pads and things? I remember even my grandmother had a Wii in her retirement home, so yeah, probably something like that. Huh, that's cool. Oh, but the Wii is a nice one because then you get to like move around. accidentally made the brush size small. Touch or camera tracking. We were common for older people in the late 2000s. Actually, my parent, I've said this before. We gave my our old Wii, we set it up for my parents to use a couple of years ago, and they like loved it. They loved playing golf on it. Wii Sports Golf. So they really liked it. It was my mom actually started playing actual golf because of the Wii Sports Golf. She enjoyed it so much. Just Dance had a release after the Wii U came out just for retirement home and workout. Really? That's so wow, that's so good. What a good idea. The motion control games are good activities to keep their bodies moving. Oh, Wii U discontinued. Okay. I'll be in VR. Yeah, our mother is a dedicated Wii sporter. She loved Wii Sports. Now she's playing real sports. I don't know if she still plays the Wii. She's probably busy doing her real sports. Oh, Just Dance 2020 for the original Wii, huh? Young people do not use any input devices like a mouse, keyboard, and controller. Yeah, I've heard that like younger people don't understand like file systems, because that's like not something that shows up on like touchscreen devices, really. So like if you ask like a younger kid today to be like, oh, can you like clear out this hard drive? They'll be like, I don't know. That's what I've heard. I don't know. I mean, it makes sense to me, but I'm curious if anyone's had like first-hand accounts. Dad loves PC games, but I don't see mom playing games. Yeah, to each their own. Not everybody's into games. It is a very sedentary thing a lot of the time. For example, I feel like our generation kind of lucked out with that. Yeah, like I saw this Blue Sky post that was like the correct age. That like if like getting into computers too old and getting into computers too young is like too bad or something like that, or it makes you go crazy or something like that. But the right age is like 13 or something, which is like exactly when all the internet stuff was popping off for like millennials. If you ask an average old person, they will also not know. Yeah, exactly. The average is not the best tech savvy standard. Yeah. Niece and nephew know almost nothing about computers. Yeah, I kind of wonder. Yeah, because my niece and nephew don't have a laptop or anything. Like they have phones, but they don't have a laptop or anything. Like we were forced to learn just enough inner workings of computers at just the right age, but weren't forced to fight too long against ancient systems. Yeah. Exactly. I got into computers before I was one, but I'm unusual in that respect. Ooh. Power was born in the computer. Melded in it. I couldn't learn computers at my current age. No, I bet you could. I think we just had an environment set up for that, you know? Where there was not yet the attention economy of like everything happening all the time at once. And also, so like, what are you gonna do? Your family gets a computer. You got nothing else to do. I'm gonna poke around on the computer, of course. Just no time. Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, that's what I mean. Is like, I think the environment is like, was like set up for it, for like a very specialized new skill to be learned at that time. All the time in the world, always learning about computers. A lot of people online say that, but realistically, how many young people you interact on a semi-daily basis, you just can't really know that much. I had to learn to draw on a color iMac. Wow. Now they get all high-end Apple PCs. They do not know the fear of saving. I know, autosave. Back in my day, we had to save every 5 minutes. There's none of this cloud nonsense. None of this cloud nonsense. Nothing saved it for you. You had to do it yourself. You messed up your parents' computer to the point where they had to reformat a dozen times before they lock. Oh, they had to lock you out. They're like, our child keeps messing with the computer. I don't know why I drew this hand like the Arthur fist. I work with a ton of older Gen Z and they're all fine with computers. Granted, they all studied either CS or some other STEM field. Yeah, that makes sense. All I hear is, I hear my nephew on TikTok, there was, like, how much young people compared to people in their 30s without personal computers are different. You're comparing them to yourself and other online people. Sorry, I'm rereading your comment again, Greg, because I'm not sure I fully parsed it. Now, on TikTok, there was, like, how much young people compared to people on their 30s without personal computers are different. Comparing them to yourself and other online people. Better determining factors if they have a personal computer or just a phone. Everyone who mainly has a phone doesn't know anything about tech either. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right though. I think that is an important, like, that is like the moderating factor of, like, did they only grow up with touch devices? Or did they actually have a computer? Yeah. We had to make a ghost drive to recover after the PC nearly died a few times. Oh no. The goal was for me to learn how to use a computer. They just got tired of having to do it on a regular basis. Yeah, the best way to learn is messing stuff up. My dad made me use Linux for CC. Wow. Oh, because it was free. I mean, that's valid. Now I barely know Linux. Kind of bums me out. Oh, I bet you could pick it up. I think my first computer was like, our first OS was MS-DOS. So we had the command line experience also, but not in the Linux way. But I do remember my dad somehow, I don't know where, I should ask him actually, like, where did he get he had a bunch of pirated floppy disk games, and I don't know where he got them, and now I'm wondering where did he get the pirated floppy disk games? Who gave them to him? At least you didn't have to use ME. Oh gosh. I'm used to being older than people on Twitch, so that when you said MS-DOS, I was really confused for a moment. Oh yeah, MS-DOS, CD. To this day, like, even though I use, like, Linux-based systems for work all the time, I still, like, using ls as, like, the command for, like, listing things in a directory is, like, it feels unnatural to me. Like, I always want to do dir, which is the MS-DOS command for that, but that's silly. If I tried typing, if somebody saw me trying to type dir into a Unix-based terminal, they would laugh at me. Commodore 64 stream next. Yeah, I do kind of want to do, like, a silly, like, obscure console stream sometime. I don't know how I have to research them though to see how they would, like, actually show up. Scooter's Magic Castle? That sounds so familiar. Was it an edutainment game? I remember learning how to use floppy disks during my first computer class in grade school, though I'm pretty sure CDs were universally available by the next year. Yeah, I think it went from I used floppy disks to store my, like, my computer written essays on, I think even up to, like, high school maybe? Middle school or high school, and then we were encouraged to use USB flash drives. So everybody had one of those, like, little keychain flash drives that had it was only, like, they were probably really small. Like, I like the rich kids had, like, the 1 GB flash drive or whatever. Someone's releasing a Commodore 64 system you can buy soon. Oh, your family had an Atari system? And the first PC? Oh, you had the 386? Whoa. Clue Finders! I played Clue Finders. They had the little, like the little flying laptop guy. The little yellow flying laptop who looked like a turtle to me. I love edutainment games. I want to stream edutainment game sometime. Revisit old edutainment games. Gizmos and gadgets. Jam drives? I do not remember what's a jam drive. You have an Atari in your closet? He's hibernating. The Atari is hibernating. You'd mark the date for Clue Finder stream? I've only played one. We had one Clue Finder game. We were a jumpstart, you know, whatever grade household. We had a bunch of those. But we had one Clue Finder game, and I remember being scared of it. So we could replay that one. Clue Finders, Reader Rabbit, Pajama Sam, Putt-Putt. Oh yeah, we had a bunch of Putt-Putt games. You can buy the Clue Finders games? Are they on Steam? Let me check real quick. Clue Finders. Are they on Steam? No, they're not on Steam. Sad. Clue Finders was low-key a little bit scary. Okay, I'm glad it wasn't just me. Like, they had, like, scary... I don't remember what scared me, though. But I remember there was, like, a cutscene at one part of the game, and I will always, like, close my eyes during that cutscene, but I don't remember what it was. Probably because I was closing my eyes. Yeah, the Putt-Putt games... Yeah, the Humongous games are on Steam. Did I buy them? I feel like that seems like something that I would buy if it was on sale. Maybe not. The Putt-Putt Complete Pack is on Steam for $49.99. I do have Fatty Bear's Birthday Surprise, though, which is also a game that I played a lot. Clue Finders is on GOG. Ah, okay. Duly noted. And then you can watch me actually be like, we can actually see if I'm smarter than a third grader or whatever. What was the one that I played? Third Grade Adventures, Mystery of Mathra. No, it wasn't this. Was it a 6th grade game? I cannot remember. Oh, it's not on GOG yet, but it's listed as like votable. I see, okay. Really good comic. Oh, thank you. We did it. We finished the second comic. Oh, yeah, sure. Let me, hold on. Let me type permit power 46. Okay, there you go. Go ahead and post the link, Power. MackeyV.com, Clue Finders, index.html. Oh my god. What is this website? Ooh, you can buy it? Ooh, you can buy kid pics? You can buy... Where did they just like buy up? They're like, we need to buy these IPs. Mavis Beacon. Wait, where's like the Mavis Beacon for kids? Because I played that a lot. Has someone in your family ever told you they really liked your comics? Oh, have they? I don't know. I think my parents, my family does read my comments. But I don't know if they've ever been like, Joy, your comics are so funny and good. I think they've just kind of reacted to like specific ones. Kid pics. They have kid pics. They also have the World Book Encyclopedia. Remember when encyclopedias were like computer programs? Oh my god. Oh god, oh my god, there was a video. There was a kid pics video happening. Okay, good find, Power. I shall examine this. Thank you, Baxi. All right, maybe we'll end the stream here. We got our comics done. I feel like that was a productive stream. We talked about a lot of random stuff. Thank you for hanging out with me and keeping me company. I appreciate it. Okay, so I remember I panicked because I thought I erased part of the encyclopedia. Oh no! How did that happen? You bought the Clue Finders games? Oh man! I hope you have fun with them. Yeah, let us know if there's if you find anything, any problems with like running or, I mean, I assume that they like patched it up so that it works on modern systems, but yeah, let us know if you run into anything that's like, any problems with stuff. You can get a CD box by mail. That's crazy. I could order the CD version of Clue Finders Math Adventures. That's cool. That's really cool. The currently 50% off. Oh, so it is. All right. Well, this has been a Clue Finder sponsored stream. I'm just kidding. That is not true. But there you go. You can get Clue Finders games for 50% off. Apparently. Select your product. Clue Finders. 6th grade adventures. Okay. Can't wait to have comic stream every Sunday from now on. Oh man, that means I have to come up with more comic ideas though. That's the problem. I keep telling all my story like originally I would have made my awkward encounter with a couple where the guy was like, "This is my girlfriend." And I'm like, "Okay." Like that would have been a comic, but I just told it on stream. And honestly, there wasn't really much of a punchline. So I'm like, I don't know. I haven't been my comic idea skills have not been as well practiced as they have been in the past, but that's okay. I'm not stressed about it. Okay, the download version just sends you ISOs. Ah, okay, cool. Well, that's so exciting. Thank you for sharing that link. Okay, let's wrap it up here. Let's see if there's, who can we raid right now? But yeah, next stream will be on Tuesday. We're gonna do Sakuna. I'm torn. Like, I want to continue Sakuna because we're so close to finishing it. But I also want to make sure that we have time to finish Luigi's Mansion in October. So I'm torn between, I'm trying to decide whether to play Sakuna on Tuesday or to start Luigi's Mansion on Tuesday. And I can't decide because I'm pretty sure Luigi's Mansion is gonna need at least 2 streams. Maybe 3, because I haven't played it before. So I don't know. I guess I will decide. I'm leaning towards just starting Luigi's Mansion, getting into that Halloween spirit, but I suppose I will update if that changes. You'd be fine with a break for Luigi's Mansion? Okay. Yeah, I am leaning towards Luigi's Mansion. Just because I'm kind of eager to play it. I don't know, I'm like excited. Sakuna has been a bit of a marathon, so. Let's see. Who's online right now? Pokey's online, playing The Walking Dead. We got games done quick. Luigi's Mansions for spooky month seems good. Okay, because yeah, I think we're probably gonna need 2 or 3 streams. Yeah. Like, it'd be a little sad to not finish it by the end of October. Okay, why don't we say hi to Pokey? Pokey's playing Walking Dead. I've never actually seen this game. Episode 2 and 3, apparently. Alright, let's go there. Thank you everybody for coming. I hope you had a good time. I hope you have a good start to your week. I'll next be streaming 8:30 p.m. Pacific time on Tuesday. And it sounds like we'll be starting Luigi's Mansion. Yeah, I think that is what we'll do. We'll start Luigi's Mansion. So I'm excited. I've never played it before. I don't know anything about it except it has Luigi and he goes, Mario, like he's scared. That's all I know about it. And he has a vacuum. So I guess I know many things about it, but I've never played it before and I'm excited. Okay, thank you all for coming, everybody. Goodbye. See you on Tuesday. Bye.